Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to discuss about what is OAuth 2.0. Actually guys, what I was thinking of doing is integrating this OAuth 2.0 with Anypoint platform so that I can give you a Mulesoft tutorial. But before that, as I know most of you people will face, and this is a common problem that people don't even know what is OAuth and they want to implement that in Anypoint Studio. So today I am going to explain you in detail what is OAuth 2.0 and I will clear what is the difference between authentication and authorization. So stay tuned. So my first topic is authentication. So what is authentication? So basically you people must be using Gmail or Outlook. So in that, if you want to access your account, what you people will do, you will basically go to the sign in page, you will put your credentials, that is username and password, and you will verify. So Google or Outlook server will verify whether these credentials are correct or not, and then it will let you access your mail ID or whatever you want to access if the credentials are correct. If credentials are wrong, it will ask you to enter the username and password again. So authentication is basically providing your identity to the server directly. So there can be three types of authentications. It's a single factor authentication, two-factor authentication, and multi-factor authentication. So first one is single factor authentication. So in single factor authentication, it's just a one-step authentication. What does it mean? Suppose if you are using your Gmail, you will simply go to Gmail, enter your username and password, and it will let you access your Gmail account. So this is called single factor authentication. Second one is two-factor authentication. So suppose you are using your Gmail account in a new device. So you will simply go to the Gmail, you will put your username and password into the Gmail account, and you will click sign in. After that, your Google account will verify that whether the user is correct or not. Since you are using a new device, so it will ask you by which way you want to verify your identity. So either it will give you option to recover from your mail ID, that is another mail ID, or it will give you option to verify using the code it's sent to a mobile number that is linked with it. So in this, it's a two-step verification. Two-step means one step is giving username and password. Second step is verifying that you are the true user of this account using OTP kind of thing that people will receive while doing payments. So OTP will be second factor or second step. Third one is multi-factor authentication. So what multi-factor authentication is, you people might be changing your devices quite often. So suppose you want to use your Gmail account in a totally new device. Suppose you have bought a new mobile and you want to configure all the mails in your mobile phone. So what it will do is, you will give your username and password, you will enter your verification code, and then Google will ask you to enter a token, a particular token that can only be generated with the help of device that you are already logged in. So suppose you are changing it to a new phone, you will go to a previous phone, you will go to the Google settings, and then you can check there is a token. So you can put another token in that, and then only it will let you access your mail account with the new device. So it's basically a multi-factor authentication. It depends or it varies from site to site. So I know most of you people have done this, so I don't think you people will be needing a demo for that. So now we can go to directly what is authorization. So authorization is something that someone is giving you the authority to access their site. So suppose you are a Gmail user or Google user and you want to access another website which you have not signed up for. So how will you access that site? So suppose I'll be giving you the demo in this case. So I'll be giving you with the help of Udemy and Google. So I have not signed up for the Udemy, but I can access the Udemy using my Google account. So it is basically authorizations. It is basically giving you authority to access some resources on behalf of other. So now to understand the authorization, let's take a layman example, or what you will say a real life example. So suppose there is a server. I'll compare it with a house. So there is a house which is made up of boxes. So there are a lot of boxes, and each box contains some information or some item. Suppose one of the box contains a motorbike, some of the box contains jewelry of that house, some box contains the clothes of that house. So this is how the box is made or the house is made. There is owner of that house who holds the key to enter into the house, and there is a guard which is guarding the house from front. So authentication will be the owner coming itself to the house, unlocking the lock using the key and entering into house. He can access anything basically. Authorization will be a case in which the owner itself is not coming. So basically, suppose some relative of the owner wants to use the motorbike for about 2 or 3 hours. So basically, an owner is busy somewhere else. So owner won't give the key directly to the person who needs the bike. He will give him a secret code which he can tell the guard, and guard will open that particular box which contains the motorbike. So in this case, this is an authorization. Owner is giving the authority to that guy to take the bike with the help of guard. In the coming video, I'll be mentioning a word called validating server. So in this case, the guard will be a validating server, so which will validate whether the secret code is correct or not. If the secret code is correct, guard will open the box containing the motorbike and the guy can take the bike for 2 and 3 hours. So this is how authentication and authorization differs from each other. So now we can directly go to a demo and let's see how this OAuth works. So suppose we are on Udemy. So it is giving me the options of login and sign up. So if I'll sign up, it will give me username and password. If I'll enter that username and password, it will be authentication. But I want authorization, so I don't want to sign up. I'll simply click the login. It will give me an option, continue with Google. So what it will, suppose I'll click continue with Google. So now what is doing? Google is giving the authority me to enter in the Udemy on behalf of Google. So to continue to Udemy, I can choose any of the my account. Basically, I'll enter my account and bam, you people can see now we are into, and I am using this my Gmail ID to enter in the account. So this is the quick demo for OAuth. In this case, you can see this is I'm able to access the Udemy. So let's go to an explanation of what is OAuth. So I find this beautiful diagram on the Google. I searched that, so I want to give the credit to www.authlead.com for this beautiful diagram, and I'm using the diagram to explain you people what is OAuth 2.0. I'll be explaining you all this using Anypoint Studio in my next tutorial, but you need to understand this part correctly or you won't be able to understand my OAuth concept in Mulesoft tutorial. So let's go. So in this case, you are a user. The first step will be app asks user whether to link the service and respond. So basically, you are a user, you want to enter in Udemy basically. So this is the first part in which you will enter the Udemy. Udemy will give you the access, Udemy will give you the option to enter via Google. So basically this is the Google page, in which second will be app dialogues for a user to input ID and password. This is where we will enter the ID and password of our Google account. Third will be user inputs ID and password. So basically you will enter your user ID and password and login. Fourth will be app. So in step 4 you will go to authorization server, and in step 5 you will ask that authorization server to give you a token. So basically you have received a token. Now since you have received a token, you will go to the service, that is Udemy service. You will go to the Udemy service, you will present the token to the Udemy. Now Udemy will come to Google and tell, please verify this token. So now Google will again, it will come to authorization server. Google will verify the token. It will say, yes, this token is correct, is exactly what I gave it to this user. D will be resource server verifies the access token and returns the requested resource. So we have requested the front page of Udemy and it has already been authorized by the Google. So now we will be able to access the Udemy with the help of authorization. So this is the second beautiful diagram that I found on Google Images. This is exactly what I explained you earlier, but maybe this will be good for you. So basically we are requesting a page from Udemy. Udemy is redirecting us to Google. Now in Google we are requesting to log in. Google is giving our login page. Now we have entered the credentials. We have sent the login credentials. Google is validating and it will redirect us with the valid token. Now user valid authorization, we'll get the token. Authorization server will give us the token. Now we'll go to the resource server, will show the token. It will check the token whether this token is correct or not, and then it will return the data. And here we will see the front page of Udemy. So hopefully you people have understood what is Auth. I have explained you with great clarity. If you have any doubt, you can definitely comment below and ask me anything about Auth, and you can even give me the suggestion what you want to learn in Mulesoft incoming tutorials. So that's all for this video. Hopefully you have learned something new today. That's all guys. Thank you.